Red bombs are one of the riskiest things in Peglin, the awesome Pachinko Roguelike, because they do a ton of damage to the enemy, but they hurt you as well. And today I found myself accidentally becoming invincible to red bombs. So how OP will that make us? Let's find out. So Spinventor Crucible 19 Act 4 attempts, and we will succeed definitely because we have Strange Brew. Where, you know, refreshes and crits contribute to damage 3 times. Very nice. We've had a lot of, a lot of losses lately as we have been getting, Crucible 20 is the highest Crucible in the game. One of the higher Crucibles here, right? Already adding extra enemies sometimes. We've been struggling. We've been struggling, that's for sure. So today we're playing as Spinventor, who every unique orb in our deck gains 1/2, hoping to finally be able to do it. We shall see. Spinventor's got a lot of fun shenanigans. I think breaking the game tends to be the easiest with Spinventor at high crucibles. I do still think Baltazár is one of the best classes for it, just because you have a lot of defense. But I don't know. Spinventor, there's just a lot of really good orbs and a lot of really good strats and stuff. Might end up. I hate with all my heart this this board. Starting off with this board is horrible. But there we go. Terror Ball served a single purpose there for us. Okay. Try not to take a billion trillion damage to this freaking the first encounter in the game, man. We're already at half health. I hate this board so bad, actually. You get refresh screwed or whatever on this board. Not gonna have a good time, that's for sure. But 43, okay. I can't believe we took that much damage. But you know what? We have Bomb! I totally have never been... I've never been disappointed by Bomb before. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, I'll heal 15, and we didn't have to fight an elite. So you know what? Maybe this run is meant to be, I will say. Okay. Extra bombs. Let's force a bomb build again. That didn't cause us to have like a 7-hour video before. Honestly, I'm okay with any of these. I'm going to kind of go to the left because I would prefer one of the left two. Nice. Bomb baton's actually what I wanted there. So there will be 3 extra bombs every board. I think we could fight an elite, definitely. I got healed up. Totally. Okay. Okay. Extra bombs here. Not a bad thing, though. I hope I don't accidentally trigger them all. We don't have any new orbs, which is kind of the problem. But it's very good we got these bombs, because if I play our cards right, this could go very well here. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I was hoping to get more damage on that Splatorb. A little bit longer to get some of these bombs here. Like, honestly, I'll go ahead and refresh if I can. Okay, at this point, yeah, now we start hitting some bombs, I think. Let me go ahead and hit those. Nice! 2 bombs and a refresh. Couldn't have happened better. So then I'm going to attempt to bomb, except it's a level 1 bomb, so it literally did nothing. We didn't hit enough. Can only be used once per. So that sucks. But we're just hoping these bombs do their thing here. I was hoping for more damage, to be honest. Well, that's okay. Oh yeah, the quote, "Can you please just do a build that isn't a bomb build?" I know, everybody except that one commenter from a long time ago likes bomb builds. Though I do think there was one other bomb build hater on the last bomb build episode, but they were a lot more respectful about it. They were like, "Yo, great ass content. I just for some reason don't like bomb builds." Which is the very respectable way to go about that, I think. Okay, so we just got to get more bombs, and we're probably good. Probably good. It's going to spawn another one. It's going to be a slightly weird interaction, but I think, hopefully, we won't take too much damage. Unfortunately, we got to reload here, which is going to suck. But I don't think like we're gonna lose the run or anything. There we go. But yeah, for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, we did a video recently where I tried to do the thing that some YouTubers will ask, or commenters will ask for, and that's to have you force a certain build. And when you're on a high crucible on Peglin, it's like not possible, like sometimes. So I tried to force a bomb build, and we were going a little bit insane, but that was like a 6 or 7 hour video. I think there were like over 25 deaths in that video. So I'm going to upgrade bomb. The problem is, it's like I need damage as well. So maybe okay, let's upgrade that, and then I'll go ahead. You know what? What if I just try to force a duplication potion build? Right? We have Strange Brew. Right? Let's take Reorbanizer. If we find never mind, we're doing a bomb build too. A duplication potion bomb build? What the hell? Previously thrown bombs will now refresh. Okay. You know what? There was a reason we were trying to force a bomb build, because I love a bomb build. So if we're going to just get given a bomb build here, we'll see. We will see. And, okay, whenever pegs are refreshed, they're upgraded 1, which I did overall want upgrading things. I think because we have bomb, I'm going to try to utilize bomb. I'm going to take a combat instead of an event. I've got some IRL friends like Justin and people who will not harass me, but who we constantly debate about my love of being event-based gameplay, right? And the last time in a Peglin video I said the exact same thing. They clipped it. and we're like, yo, Holden's actually fucking taking shit that isn't events. I don't know what the Peglin meta is. Maybe events are good. You know, I don't know. I've talked about it before. I definitely overutilize events in this game than is probably meta. I don't know the objective comparison between Slay the Spire and Peglin. But what I will say, something that not pisses me off, but something that I have noticed from the Slay the Spire community is Slay the Spire fans will treat Slay the Spire as if it is like a solved game, which I guess objectively it probably is, right? There's metas and things like that. Also, I really didn't want to shop here. But like compared to, okay, no Salt Shaker, at least we didn't see Duplication Potion. And we didn't see any bomb relics, so that's not bad. We'll never get these relics in this run, most likely. But unlike any other roguelike community I've ever seen in my entire life, Slay the Spire fans or like the backseating on Slay the Spire videos is infinitely worse than any other oh my gosh, bombs! Than any other series, any other roguelike I've seen in my life. There's big creators who they make their first video on like Slay the Spire and they're all happy they won, and it's just like comments are like absolutely like, you know, crapping on him. And it was like, okay, I guess I won't play the game anymore, I suppose. And it's like, I think it's because Slay the Spire 1 was out for so long, and it's like, you know, when you're talking about speedrunners and stuff like that, it is kind of like a solved meta to an extent, but it's like some people can't handle that other people might not care about playing the game at a 10,000% optimal level, you know? Like it perplexes them. And there's people like that on every video, but yeah, I've just Slay the Spire is infinitely more. But yeah. Didn't Recombobulator used to nerf bomb damage? It did. That got changed a long time ago when there were more Crucibles, because there was then Crucibles that nerfed bomb damage as well. So we have nerfed bomb damage kind of inherently because of the Crucible that we're on. Hey TTG, how's it going? Did you stop playing Crab Champions? We're just waiting for the update. I love Noise Storm to death. And he just had a kid, and that's like more important than a fucking video game update, right? Noise Storm takes way too long to update that game. There's like been a million updates on the beta branch, but the majority of players don't play the beta branch. So I want to play, unlike Slay the Spire, I want to play, you know, when the hype is back to the game, because all of the Slay the Spire videos kind of started to not do very well and stuff like that. So it will come back, I promise you. It seems like the new updates hopefully coming out in the next couple of months, but it's been like 9-10 months since the new update. So I don't, and it's an early access game, right? So I don't blame people. But I've been checking up the Discord. I've been talking to Noise Storm personally, so I am very excited. It will come back. Whenever a series, which we updated our YouTube channel art, by the way. Actually, here, you know what? I'm actually gonna Alt Tab in the I'm going to Alt Tab in the middle of this video. So it's in the video because I want to show it off because I am proud. I'm sure a lot of people have already seen it. But I finally did the stereotypical YouTuber thing of, or the stereotypical Let's Play thing of, in our banner art, any series that got to 100 episodes will be memorialized on this banner, at least for the time being. So we only have 4 series, right? Rounds, which is our second highest running, with like 300 and something. Peglin, which we're now almost at 450. Crab Champions, which is like at 250. So that's why you can bet Crab Champions is probably coming back. And Vampire Survivors technically made it up there, even though we don't play it anymore, because that hit 100, which is really hype. Yeah, so, okay, but I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so let me, I think I'm going to heal just to make, I want this run to last so bad. Okay, double damage if we're below 25% health. I want this run to work so bad. Also, Justin saying, to be fair, we argue for less events in Slay the Spire because it helps you more consistently win. When you kind of just like do the roguelike version of running it down mid. When I like to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I'm just there for the fun. I'm not trying to min-max it. And that does cause me to not win as often. Not get to as high ascension levels and Slay the Spire as some of our friends. But I will say, multiplayer Slay the Spire is so fucking broken. It's amazing. I love it. I think there's a reason why all of our content, everybody wants to see co-op content, you know. I think it kind of brings back some of the Across the Obelisk days. Was a series that didn't hit 100 episodes, but it was like 70 or something. It was very, very fun. Yeah, it's I don't think you have to play the game too meta when it comes to co-op anyways. But I don't know, I love me some event-based gameplay in almost every roguelike. As long as the events are fun. Some you know, roguelikes aren't the best at that. But, yeah. Okay. So let's not take too much damage. I want the gold, but ultimately I want this run to last, right? But yeah. Okay. Level 3 upgrading orb, I'll take. That does mean, yeah, that used up like all my health, but I think that's worth it. I'm going to try to go get the... Let's go! I healed 2. Haven't watched your content in a few months. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Been, overall little bit stressed out just because, one, I need to fix my fuck-ass sleep schedule. Like, my sleep schedule has gotten worse and worse over the last 3-4 years to the point where I went to bed at like 8:30 one of the days last week. I went to bed at like 10:30 one of the days last week, and it fucked me up. That was way too late, way too bad. I got like 3 hours of sleep one of the days because my body just wouldn't let me. So there's a lot that I wanted to get to last week that I didn't. So I'm also just figuring it out, training some new editors and stuff like that, which I'm really excited about. Also, that was horrible. Because it will be worth it in the long run. That's also what the subathon will be. That we were talking about. I can't remember if I already mentioned it in this video, but end of the month, last week, end of the month, subathon might be a little bit earlier than that. We'll see. Dates to come. But that'll be helping pay for our editors too. It's a pretty solid bomb relic. Yeah, Rack. Yeah, I really want this run to work. We have 3 extra bombs, double bombs. We can refresh the bombs. I really want this to work. I'm gonna heal just to like make sure that we win the, like, go into castle here. No. Okay. because this is so good. Okay. You know so much about video games. I could never be as skilled as you. I'm being serious. I don't know. I actually don't know as much as people think. Like, we talk about it before, but people like will come into Peglin videos or they'll come into like Crab Champions videos and they ask me like the most basic question from the game. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't even know. I'm like, I just play these games. I don't always know. You know, when it's like something like freaking a game that we've played 500 and something hours, then yeah, absolutely. I'll probably know a decent bit. But I think anybody could get that from playing this many games here. Okay, so I will say that refresh needs to go. But our reorganizer didn't even... Oh, it did. Okay, it hit enough pegs. We need a freaking refresh. That's what we need. Almost got it, but I got 3 more bombs. These bombs will carry here. We're going to take a good bit of damage here. There we go. There's the refresh. Everything's upgraded. I think hopefully that we'll get this here. Oh, not great. Not great. Not great. Where is the... Oh, refresh is down there. Okay, that's fine. Probably. I'm scared. I want this. I want this run. We need this. Oh, gosh. We do have 25% more damage now. But I can't hit shit. Okay, if I just throw this, there we go. We're good. Oh my gosh, I almost lost that. And there's a shock absorber. Okay, and heal. Man. Okay, so we definitely take out the damage, but get multi-ball. That was close, you guys. That was close. Trying to unlock some of the custom items to Crucible 20 exclusively and trying to use the crumpled character sheet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, crumpled character sheet is rough. For those of you guys who don't know, that's a secret relic that you can use in custom run. Maybe we'll do it again. I've done it in the past, but it just randomizes the enemy's health. And that can be very good, but most often that can be very bad and just give you fights you will not win. Whenever I add an orb, I have to remove a non-pebble orb. Yeah, we got a Terra Ball, we got a Splat Orb, that would be fine. I don't want anything that's going to make the game actually harder right now. Let's hope this works so TTG doesn't spend 6 hours getting a bomb run. Absolutely. And yeah, I absolutely have never lost with a Restore. I definitely have a 100% win rate with it. Absolutely. You're just confident in how you play, so it exudes an aura of knowledge. That's entirely... No, I think in my real life, I'm overly cocky sometimes. But I do think also part of that is just... A couple years ago, me finally getting decent at the, like... The content creator personality. Like, nobody wants to watch some fuck-ass being like... Well... I don't know if I'm gonna be good at this video game. I don't know. Oh, I'm not good at this video. Like, nobody wants, you know what I mean? That's not as fun. So, try to. But then there's some people that take it way too far and they're like entirely inventing a new personality for their streamer persona. And that's something I pride myself in and you know, I kind of keep it real with y'all. I think more than most content creators. And if that means, you know, I'll just go on a 10-minute rant about politics sometimes and lose some viewers, that's whatever, you know. That's the real me. What do I do? What do I do with my life, you guys? I kind of want Rub Orb because, yeah, let's get the Rub Orb. Oh, I do have to remove an orb, get rid of Terra Ball. Okay, I already forgot we had to do that. I can only do that safely one more time. Let's be a little bit careful here. We shall see. I'm still just so happy that we made it. We were so close to dying to that slime fight. And we have good AoE in the sense that we have bombs. But I do need, I need a refresh solution. 100%. Technically, Reorganizer helps us not entirely sometimes get refresh screwed. But yeah. So we theoretically should be getting more of the money as well. There's an assemble, but I don't think we take that. Honestly, I'm just going to heal. I hate to do it, but I just want to make sure I don't lose this run. It does suck we don't have the, because I wasn't going for bombs at first. No, because it was bomb baton or the, what was it called? The bombs being worth more in navigation. I wish we had that, but then we wouldn't have bomb baton, and I would way rather have bomb baton, right? Okay. Yeah, kind of going off of what some of y'all were saying. And overall, people enjoy someone that's confident, right? Whether that's their content creators, whether that's, you know, in relationships. You know, one of the most attractive things you can be is confident. Not, you know, that doesn't always necessarily got to go into the, once again, far off to the land of cocky. It's fun to do that on the content for me, but... Okay, wait a minute. Can I add healing slime to those? Oh, I didn't. Nope. The bomb will at least be better here. But bomb don't do a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I think at this point I will upgrade probably Rub Orb to have something that will still do consistent damage. We're fighting Painter, which is a little bit scary, actually. I think we do fight the Elite. Let's see. Funnily enough, a lot of people are more likely to engage in your stream and enjoy your content when you go into your political rants and stuff. They're therapeutic. Speaking for myself with that. I do imagine there's, you know, a lot of people, and that is something I've heard, where people will enjoy me because I am not just someone that is fence sitter 2.0, you know, just like the stereotypical fence sitter streamer, you know. Okay. Let's see. Now, that could be a bad thing for y'all. Maybe I'll be like that one politician who it's a brain damage and is like practically alt-right now, but no, I'm exaggerating. Just let's not get brain damage, and then we don't have to have our kick, you know, alt-right gambling drunk driving streams. Okay, what's this elite here? Okay, a little bit scary because this isn't necessarily as important here with, oh yeah. Oh God, didn't we lose the run where I like forced a Semball? The whole joke of me becoming an alt-right streamer, whatever, freaking drunk driving streamer was because of this fight, I think. I think this fight is how we lost. Can I not lose because of this? Now we do have... I think the important thing is to have a mix-up orb, right? If you don't have a mix-up orb to make him mix up, then it can be kind of hard. Also, because bombs don't do a whole lot for me. I don't know. And that refresh is in a horrible spot. Okay, but we mix up again, right? I've got a big upgraded orb. This is why I had Rub Orb, because now we've got good consistent damage. Oh, I'm going to take a lot, though. I took so much damage there. That sucks. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are good. Whoo, boy! Getting close again. Okay. Heal and Rub Orb. Okay, when an enemy is defeated, we refresh the board. That can maybe help us a little bit. And I healed for 1. I'm a level 10 looks maxer. Yeah, that was, you know, you looked at my content pre-face hammering days. Yeah, that's a different time to grind there. Bombs do more damage. Love to see that. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's... Oh my gosh, look at how many extra enemies it spawns sometimes. Why you spawn in multiple extra enemies? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the bombs work most of the time. That was just a very not great elite for us, I think. And I'm going to try to get to the pebble, but we probably won't. The multi-ball is so good with a refresh perspective. We just need more refreshes. That is the one thing I absolutely need right now, and more healing probably. Because I just need to be healthy for the painter fight. I can't really rely on Balm too much. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we did just get a secret, not a secret, but a random event, or random elite here from an event. But this is why we have Rub Orb, baby! That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad we actually have a good damage orb. That was very important. Don't forget, you have to remove non-pebbles. Yeah, we can't, if we add another orb, I'm gonna remove Splat Orb. I don't think Splat Orb's doing much here for us. And then there's the Shock Absorber, baby. Woo! And red bombs, baby. So we're gonna remove, Splat Orb in exchange for red bombs. That is hype. I will heal. And refreshing punch. And I think I don't want a shop here. Dude, if we could just win Crucible 19 on our first attempt. Refresh moves after every shot, which is hype. I'm hoping duplication potion or like a good bomb or relic doesn't show up. Damn! We will not be getting parallel Boomiverse, which is sad, but it's not necessary. That's a roughness. I also would have enjoyed an extra refresh there, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna red bomb here right before the painter boss. It's just nice that we have it, especially when we can upgrade Shock Absorber to take less of that damage. But a bunch of bombs there is exactly what we needed. Oh, and then I forgot, every time I kill every time we kill an enemy, we refresh. So that helps a lot in a lot of fights. Some of them it won't though. That's why we still need our refreshes figured out. Okay, I think here I think I would rather now upgrade Shock Absorber to get stronger on red bombs. Oh, dude, I would have earned so much money if we had that bomb. Relic. Okay, and this, I don't really know about this. I'll just say, yeah, the stereotypical, if I get a new orb, we take 6 damage and it's upgraded. Stings we've been getting, healing bomb at the bottom of the draw. Yeah, it do be like that. Okay, so let's just upgrade. Oh yeah, we get 2 of them because of the multi-ball. 2 best foot forward upgrades is pretty nice. The problem here is we're going to be hitting the paintings quite a lot. Which is going to add a lot of poison to the board. And if I don't have good consistent healing, we could be taking a lot of damage. Like, right, look at all of that poison already here now. And we're probably going to trigger a lot of it too. We're already 2 poison here. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared about this fight. Nice. I wanted the refresh there. Rub Orb! Okay. Oh my gosh. That's the problem. I don't know. I think I will red bomb here. Because it'll only get 1 or 2 of them, and then it's going to shoot for a lot of damage. It's not upgraded though. Oof. Okay, bomb here now. Okay. Okay, this is a little scary. I need that refresh. You know, I'm gonna just reroll. Because I was trying to get the Shock Absorber earlier, but it's literally like the last thing. I don't know, you guys. Okay, yeah, we're doing a bunch of extra damage now. Can Rub Orb save us? I think it might. Rub Orb saves the day! Woo, boy! Okay, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, we will now upgrade Shock Absorber so we have global red bomb damage down. I will then heal one time. Woo! And Matryoshka Shell? Probably, honestly. Though I don't know. That devalues the multi-ball that we have. I'm actually not going to take that. I actually don't. I don't think we want that. I don't think we want smaller multi-ball. I don't know if I want any of this, though, to be honest. Though I don't know. We don't need crits. Maybe I'm just fine getting rid of crits. Because then we would have more base. Yeah, I'm going to take that, actually. It's a little bit weird because if we have Strange Brew... but there's no way I'm getting rid of Defresh Potion, and I don't want to skip. I think there is a benefit to going non-crit here. Yeah, +1/+1. Yeah, I'm gonna go Unpretentious Pendant. Had a matching pebble for every pebble. Oh god, 2 Horriballs, but they're destroyed at the end of the act. We'll take that one. Oh, it was trying to make me remove something. But it didn't. Fun fact, if a boss randomizes to 0 health from crumpled character sheet, you have to throw an orb for the game to register the fight is over. That is interesting. Okay, well, I was making sure nothing got removed. Wait, it... Did it? Oh, no. Added 2. Added 2, that was the original. I thought I would have 4, but that's not how math works. Okay. I can't, we are making it by just by the skin of our teeth, but this is Crucible 19, so it makes sense. We shall see. Do not want red bomb damage right now. But yeah, having Unpretentious Pendant, right, 2 extra damage goes a long way, I think. Horrible got nerfed because now it's not a unique orb, but yeah, I think I'm going to heal one time here, I think, and then we're going to upgrade red bomb damage. As much as I'd like to save for a shop, I think we need to upgrade the tools that we have. I'm always a multi-ball maxer. Yeah, I would say, you know what? I want either the upgrading orb or the bomb. I would take either. Okay, I'll take Swiltorb. It's level 3 too. That's crazy. So I don't even take damage upgrading it. I normally try to get as much multi-ball as I can. I think you have to be a bit careful with Matryoshka Shell if you already have multi-ball. Because it kind of devalues the multi-ball that you have because all multi-ball becomes smaller. So if you were generating multi-ball naturally, then I think it kind of, you know, isn't always the best decision. Okay. I wish I could have healed after that, but whatever. And I'm like, I think I go after elites. I think I need power here, not in Act 4. Ooh, okay, we get rid of a pebble. And collateral ball damage is level 3. Yeah, you know what, though? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm scared. I'm too scared. I felt really scared there. So, some heals is on the left side of the board. Man, Bomb, I'm always so disappointed by it. But, like, it's better than nothing a lot of the times, right? So it's like you kind of have to respect it, but, yeah. Man, we're going to take so much damage. Freaking mirror. The bombs are helping. How much to bribe you to play through some of XCOM 2? That's at least not one of my, like, genres that I'll never play again. But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have so little interest in it. There's Inferno Orb, and I don't have a short fuse. But honestly, I think I'm gonna just save up for a shop, maybe. Upgrading Reorganizer is a thought, but I'm gonna save my money. I think a couple relics could make a big difference here. Also, 2 horror balls, you know? At least they got 1 damage. We don't have to worry about crits anymore. And they hit a lot of pegs for refresh perspective. They naturally, I'm sure, you know, get a bunch of bombs. For shock absorber. So there's the extra enemy there. And shock absorber's gonna go burr! 500, but that's actually gonna get even more. Boop! It was like 900 or something there. Let's go. Let's go. Find good results. Always money maxing to buy out shops. Act 3 elites start getting difficult. They do, and I've lost so many times. There was a long period of time I avoided elites in Act 3, and then I started to get all cocky again. But we're up on our high crucibles. I need to really be careful, especially like if I just want this run to work. You know. You got the plus 30 on the bomb. Hey, yeah, When we can actually upgrade the healing slime stuff, it works very well. Yeah, well, you know what? I think I'm going to attempt to take 2 chests here and then that shop. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, super boots. We love super boots. And then I think I want to guarantee that we hit a shop. I want the left one so I don't have to worry about the elite, but okay, attacks get increasing damage multiplier based on number of pegs that are dead or removed. Spin Docked Orb is actually super broken. We've tried it a couple times and I can see the potential. But I do feel like it's a very weird orb. I feel like it. Oh god. Okay, a lot of red bomb damage. But you know, better than having to deal with those mushrooms, right? So I don't think I need to pay for healing, right? Let's just save up. Lightning. Oh man, lightning would be good, but I'm gonna just save up for this shop. I'm just saving up. We got super boots. I think I haven't seen that video that you're talking about. Someone turning Peglin into a roguelike. Twitch plays, but I think I've seen like that thumbnail, or I just haven't watched it. Okay, love starting off with bomb. Yeah, spin docked orb is weird. Okay, I'll horror ball here instead of the pebble, honestly. That's just getting us more money. Come on, I'm hoping for if we could get more refreshes because we have refreshing punch, or any awesome bomb relics. I'm in particular really hoping for enhanced gunpowder. I like how the sound effect just didn't even play there. Man, I have to take these. I actually have to take Summoning Circle and I have to take Bob Orb. That's the law. That's the rule. I do make the rule, but that's the rule that I'm making. As much as I want money, those are 2 things I need in a bomb build. So we're scraping some money. Okay. So let's see. Duplicate all orbs? Sure. No. I'm fucking Spinventor. What am I talking about? That would be nice with the shock absorber, right? With the summoning circle. I can kind of start to ignore the fact that I am Spinventor. That's the thing. But I lose a 1-2 on some of our things, and I would immediately take a decent chunk of damage. The horror balls would all get removed. You know what? This is very weird. I'm going to take, how much damage would I take? I would take 6, 12, 18, 22, 22 damage. With Dragon, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. Woo! Would you rather become a React channel or a far right grifter? React channel by far. We did a couple React videos on our Holding On Here channel. Okay, so Cookie, we only can buy one thing though, that's the problem. Refilibuster is great, but it gets less great the later on we go. I think we just take Cookie there. We take Cookie and then prices that scale up with purchases remain at their initial prices. Okay, I'm hoping for a good event here. I will remove, remove a level 1 pebble. Okay, I think we could do this. 57 HP in a dream here. I'll just go... No, I'll do pebble. It does more damage. And we got an early bomb here at least. We got Cookie. Okay. Hoping for a refresh. We have 2 bombs now as well. Weren't a lot of bombs, so I'm glad we just got the bomb stuff, right? It's gonna be a little bit scary though, this fight. Not gonna lie. But hey, you know what? I think we'll be okay. Was that the new relic event or not? No. That one's like a newer one, but there's like one event that we've only seen one time, and it has the rarest relic in the game, and you need Suffer the Sling for it. Oh geez. Okay, a lot of damage there. Just need. I'm so glad we got Cookie. Honestly, probably will not throw my red bombs. I will definitely throw my normal bombs, though. The sound effects are, like, breaking for me. We need this. I need this. If we could just have a first... Come on, refresh, please. No, there ain't no way. Because we're about to get hit. Okay. So here's more healing. It's just not going to be a lot because most of the board's not here. Oh, geez. I might die because of the fires. I don't know. We're on double damage here, but... Okay, refresh. Come on. I just need... Okay, there we go. I got a bunch of that healing slime that was upgraded to 10. Oh, this is terrifying. Why is every fight here so scary? 1,000 damage. This is horrible. I just want heals. There we go. Got some heals. Just a little bit, though. Gosh, we're gonna take so much damage. At least we're not reloading a lot. I say as I discard. I think it's still worth it though. Come on, get some of that healing slime. Nice. This will be big damage. 2319. No! Man. Yeah, bomb healing just ain't there. It really ain't. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. Honestly, because we made it to Act 3, let's just jump right into a custom run. We'll save more of the vanilla grinds for later. You know what? Let's do the opposite of what we did. Let's just have fun. I don't know. You know, that was long. I don't want to sit here for another 7-hour video. Let's just start with Bob Orb, Shock Absorber, and Collateral Ball damage. Screw it. I'll still leave 3 pebbles. And we're gonna the only thing I'm gonna give myself, I don't want to make myself too OP. I want this to still be challenging here. Is I will give myself the Recombobulator. Not Powder Collector. Recombobulator. That's all I'll give myself. And we're still going to be on Crucible 19. Obviously, this is going to be really strong. But, and And we'll get a refilibuster here. I just want to have fun. We got some other Peglin-like games that we're doing after this. We're checking out one called Ploink and one called 100 Friends, which we actually played the demo of or beta of, whatever. So let's have a fun run, but I do want to make it Act 4, but I'm feeling like bomb shenanigans. I think, I don't know, maybe duplicating caused me to take too much damage. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I do just think, you know, I didn't have a lot of consistent healing, right? Bomb isn't as reliable as we would hope. And we got Cookie at the end, but refreshes were still a little bit hard for us as well. So, okay. Well, you know what? I did learn to really appreciate Rub Orb in that run. I'll definitely take a Rub Orb here to join the team. Join the bomb squad. Infernal Ingot event. I see that every few runs. It's not worth the hit to max HP on high crucibles. The Infernal Ingot event. I know we got. I am very proud. Also, there's the death counter. I am very proud of how far we made it though in that first run. That was really fun. And yeah, I could have added Potion Ball, but honestly, I don't really care about Potion Ball. Potion Ball is like, it's not terrible, but it's just, I don't know. Nobody has ever got excited about Potion Ball. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Your Potion Ball is the one with a bunch of slime. That's the one everybody gets excited about. I thought you were like wanting me to add the Spinventor's starting orb, which I believe is what, Splatorb or whatever. Yeah, Splatorb. I was like, nobody misses Splatorb. Potion Ball, yeah, probably. Okay, well, let's just upgrade what we've got here. How's the pegging going? Well, we got pegged a little too hard by the dragon just a second ago, so we're just having some fun with just a pretty strong bomb start here. We'll increase max HP there. That was the other problem too. Is we didn't have any max HP. Like extra, right? We already have more max HP than we had in that entire last run. Super boots. Very happy to have some super boots. That's for sure. Okay. I do miss the multi-ball. I hope we find some more multi-ball. Did a build with Splatorbs, Rub Orbs, Bouncy Castle. That was a blast. That is something we did a very long time ago. I'm talking about years ago. So that would be fun to do some custom runs with that in the future. I always take... Oh, the Infernal Ingot. That's what Infernal Ingot is. Yeah, the vampire relic. What would I care about max HP? Either I hit every peg and I'm immortal, or I die. I would have agreed with you if it wasn't for Act 4. Act 4 has proven... I've taken Infernal Ingot, and I think Act 4 has proven that is not always the case now that Act 4 exists. But I'm still most of the time a believer. Just not always anymore. I have thrown a couple run, that's for sure. Another shock absorber. I'll take. I love that. And then we will fight an elite. So the only thing we also didn't have is we now have a way to spawn bombs, which we didn't have early in the last run. But we were just getting an insane amount of bombs starting out. Also, it was horrible. But you know what? I have red bombs. So red bombs carry so hard in early acts of Peglin. I mean, that was ridiculous. Did I take a lot of damage? Absolutely. But I have Oboe now. And so I can never die here. We're not getting that chest, probably. Actually, no, this is good we got the event. Because we're going to duplicate... Wait a minute! 3 shock absorbers. Because eventually... Don't red bombs normally do 4 damage each? So if I get all of these to level 3, globally, that makes me take 0 damage to red bombs, right? So I think we now have a new goal for the video, is to make these red bombs do 0 damage to us. Bad cheese, whenever we reload, will do some damage. Oh, they do 5 damage. We have 1 from Infernal Ingot. So if I got 1 more, We're going to let a pebble sink. And I want to go to the right, which means I'm going to aim to the left. Works 50% of the time. This amount of shock absorbers could be crazy. Yeah, I would, you know what? I would get the relic. I would get the relic that turns all of our bombs, all of our red bombs into, all of our bombs into red bombs, I would take. That's a relic we haven't taken in a while. I think we've gotten it at some point here in Act 4. I know we have, but there's also the boss relic, I think one of the boss relics makes you take less to bomb damage, but there's one that nerfs all bomb damage and gives you piercing, and obviously we wouldn't want that. But I want to say that maybe Focus Blast makes it where you take less bomb damage, but I might be wrong on that. I actually don't know. I would assume so, actually, because it's making you have to throw more red bombs total. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to now just lean into getting the shock absorbers to max level, I think. It's a lot to do, so I'm going to only do one at a time. But yeah, red bombs are going to go so hard here. I'll just go ahead and use some red bombs already. Trying to get the other bombs too. Oh my gosh. It's like bomb builds are just so much fun to me because they just allow you, like, you know, there's this whole, the peg board, you know, and you gotta play Peggle and do good and get the right amount of damage on each orb. And it feels like bombs like break out of that, you know, it's just such a different type of build than everything else. And I love it for that so much. That's why I always like when people ask like, oh, what would you want to see in like another, you know, another class or something? It's like, I always say the summoner class, like someone that would summon, you know, actual enemies on the board, because that is something that just feels so different than anything that we have in the game. And I think that's always like, I think the best is when you have this content that is, or characters that play so differently. Also, this is the real reason we didn't win, right? We didn't have a restore. So I am gonna, now that I got a restore, I think we can confidently TimeToGrind guarantee seal of approval. While we're here, thank you to all of our VIP members: HatchetDaddy, Baltazár, Kaiden, DragonLord, Cat Astro V427, Fuzzy Socks, and Ella, Ellie, and everybody watching. Appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, we can't lose. I've never lost with a restore, right, guys? Never once. Can't happen now. We're gonna beat Act 4, especially in this custom run. How could we lose? How could I lose? We posted some fan art, and one of the devs, Dylan, responded to it. Yeah, that's always dope. It's always dope to, you know, whenever devs and stuff do little acknowledgements like that. I still can't believe how, I know I'm the most humble streamer ever. You know, when they added me in the end credits for Peglin and the special thanks, you know, it just means so much. It's like, oh man, you know, like, they appreciated that you appreciated it, you know, so much to do fan art, or, you know, in my case, make all these dumb videos on this game, you know, like, it's cool. We're filibuster here, very nice. We saw it late in the last run, and I was like, I don't think it is so good in Act 1 and Act 2, and in Act 3 it's still decent. In Act 4, I would say there's, you know, it's effectively doing nothing anymore. The damage numbers are so high, you need some absolutely crazy sort of scaling. But yeah, this elite should be just fine for us. He's gonna, oh no, refill buster. Oh no, that was bad cheese. Man, let's go. Bad cheese, killing that elite there for us. Easy. Okay, and here is a refresh orb, which is something we desperately needed. I will max out restore because I would like to start getting max HP. And I think we're going to take Axe Me Anything in case we fight the Minesweeper boss. Enemy damage resistances become weaknesses because the Minesweeper boss actually has damage resistant to bombs. So this will make that damage resistant become a weakness if we fight that boss. We shall see. We're just going to start off with Bob Orb here. So I'm really hoping going into Act 2, We get Super Sack. I would go all red bombs. Honestly, Focus Blast would be an interesting thing to take. Making it where our bombs just hit individuals and not AoE. That would be interesting. They obviously do a lot more damage. Or a multi-ball. If we got offered Matryoshka Shell at this point with no previous multi-ball, I would definitely take it. Depending on what else is offered, obviously. Man, our red bombs are at the end. The only thing that's a little bit scary is like I could get refresh screwed, but I have that extra refresh somewhere. Or the refresh orb, I mean. Nice. Okay. And we'll be able to use Restorb. I'm surprised. I tried to clear that vine, but I think it hit the bomb and bounced so far away or something. There we go. Look at all them bombs. Yeah, starting off with Recombobulator. So that's why I really want to be able to just spam an infinite amount of red bombs and like see if we can survive that, you know? Okay. A lot of vines. But we're good, because Shock Absorber is good. Also, I will absolutely take the other refreshing orb. Beyond that, though, I do think we need to get Shock Absorbers upgraded to level 3. We got one of them. Ooh. So, okay, Matryoshka Shell gets us the multi-ball. But yeah, I was right. Focus Blast makes it where bombs deal less self-damage. So if they do 5, they're actually doing 4 because of Oboe. They're actually doing 3 because of Shock Absorber. I take this. They'll be doing 1 and then they'll be doing 0 once I get another Shock Absorber be maxed. So I think we definitely take Focus Blast because I think the goal is to make red bombs not hurt me. And I do think Focus Blast is the better way to go for bomb builds, like in Act 4, maybe in Act 3. It really depends. And we're already, doing Recombobulator, so I think that's good. I think we're going to take 2 Horriballs added to our deck, so then all of them will get removed at the end. We're pretty much never going to trigger Bad Cheese, but I don't think Bad Cheese is very good. I say as it did kill some of the elites previously, but I don't know. That was in Act 1. So we'll see. We have taken away all of our AoE, obviously. If I can get a bunch of bombs, that's fine, right? Okay, yeah, I can still fire this. It doesn't instantly... There we go. Oh, yeah, Refilibuster. We still have other sources of AoE. That actually helps. But our bombs do 4 times damage. But, once again, they can only hit one person instead of multiple. I don't think it, but if you do negative self-damage, would it heal? It will not, but that is a fun idea. We've thought about that before. Unfortunately not. That would be a fun, like, secret relic, I don't know if it would be too weird, too strong for a normal run. Man, this is a kind of a whack board for us. I've been struggling to get these bombs. There we go. That'd be a really fun, like, secret relic for custom runs, though. Because there's a lot of, stuff like that. Or on the flip side, well, because no, any overhealing does damage on a lot of the relics and stuff like that. But that's a different thing. Okay. So I think the goal here is to max out 1 more Shock Absorber. And once we do that, we literally do not take any damage to red bombs whatsoever. Like, accidentally becoming invincible to red bombs is pretty hype. More max health, which is very hype. Okay, I think we want short fuse if I can. All of these are pretty good, though. Yeah, short fuse. Bombs detonate in 1 hit. I do not have enough money for the shop. I wanted the elite. We're getting the shop, though. Hopefully there's no things I really want. Okay, so we can't get Pegboard to start with 3 extra bombs, which is really sad, but I can make bombs do more damage. So, not the worst thing ever. 3 extra bombs would have been nice. We got an orb! The very, very spicy orb. Something is wrong with this orb. I'm so glad they added the orb back. It's so janky. I know that it mostly just serves the purpose of an orb that you want to remove, but it's fun. I love it. I'm just glad that in spirit the orb is back. Imagine a relic like pumpkin pie, but it lets you warp around the board horizontally. That would be pretty cool. Man, the problem is we have so many orbs that even though we have this crazy strong bomb shenanigans stuff, we're not always getting it. But we only need it sometimes. Also, what boss are we fighting? We're fighting the painter. Which actually, you know what? Focus Blast is it's so good to have against painter. So we don't have to be constantly killing the paintings, right? We can kill them when we want, but we're not going to be constantly killing them and almost dying like last time. And then here we go. We have officially become invincible to red bombs now. Oh, key lime pie for a horizontal pumpkin pie. That would be good. Oh, speaking of which, you know how we always kept talking about how I'm pretty sure this was like gonna be the last like Peglin update, you know, major Peglin update. Well, I believe I saw Dylan put out an announcement on the Peglin Discord saying that, you know, there was so much hype coming back for Peglin 2.0. That even though the majority of the dev team like is considered, like Peglin is considered done, I believe the way I read it is they're hiring a new dev to come on and maybe make a couple more updates for Peglin. And I'm talking like content updates too. Now my guess is it will mostly be just balance changes. I hope squirrels get changed with refreshing. That's one of the biggest things. I said that in the Discord chat when the announcement got made. But that and maybe just a couple new orbs, couple new relics. We still need to find the last new relic, right? But okay. Man, we're probably gonna get to a shop. Let's see. Can I get 6 gold and then go to the shop? That'd be pretty hype. The answer is no. Oh gosh. Okay, no stuff for the sling. Okay, so nothing that we really want. There's the downvoting slime. I'm not gonna take that. Okay, that's fine. No relics I really want. We're gonna get rid of Terra Ball. Make our deck a bit more consistent, and I can definitely fight the elite over there, I think. Really hope for better modding support. There's so much potential. Yeah, that I hope. I don't expect, because the way it was always worded to me was like that would require like fundamental changes to the coding. And that feels more like if a Peglin 2 ever came out. But I hope that would be sick. Also round guard. I like that. I'm gonna just make sure we get the elite though. I'm gonna make sure we get the elite. Okay. This is why I wish we had 3 extra bombs on the board. Right, because some boards just inherently don't have a lot, but that is why we, you know, are spawning a bunch in. We do have Refilibuster, which is at least helping. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have removed Orib. Oh, man. If I'd removed Orib, we would have made money. But there wasn't anything I desperately needed in the shop that time. But probably would have been better to do that. Man. And that's the thing. If I can't get my bomb spawning relic, we get in so much trouble. And it spawned a freaking projectile guy shooting at me. That's so rude. I'm gonna target it in case I hit the bomb. But yeah, I only have 2 orbs that are spawning things, and I did take just like an outrageous amount of other things. Oh my gosh. This is rough. You know, I'm gonna discard that so I can guarantee get the bomb, and I think that will kill backline. There we go. Okay. And then here's our freaking bombs. I didn't get any of them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get the refresh, please. There we go. Whew. I think I have to heal. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get that low, to be honest. Come on, big super boots. Super boots of 7. Couple new relics and orbs would be nice. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm a little bit scared. We do have red bombs here early, at least. I don't like that we're getting a fight that we're pretty much guaranteed to take an absurd amount of damage from, though. But hey, I do not take any damage to red bombs anymore. So, boom! That is so hype. Taking 0 damage from red bombs. Unfortunately, I can't heal. We do have Slimy Salve. Oh, I'm hoping for a normal combat. Oh, because that was only a heal of 4. Oh, gosh. It just depends. Okay, offer the orb. Yeah. So we have... Oh, I should have offered... Gosh, I'm misplaying. I misplayed the first time because I didn't remove orb first. And that time I really should have removed the pebble because then orb would have been worth more when I removed it next, but whatever. At least we have some of our bomb orbs sooner. Okay, yeah, Refilibuster, though, is actually maybe going to kill the paintings. I don't know. We'll see. I think we're probably okay. So here's a bunch of bombs. They are only going to target the painter. I was hoping for that refresh. Refresh. Let's go. Yeah, Slimy Salve will be very, very nice for some in-run healing. Okay, more red bombs. Or some red bombs. We didn't have any. Boom! That's so much damage, dude. I'm glad we took Focused Blast. Accidentally becoming invincible to red bombs is like so satisfying. And the 3 shock absorbers will be very nice in Act 4. But ultimately... Oh, rip. That's what happens when you don't kill the paintings, right? You do kind of... The pegs get soft-locked a little bit. But it's probably okay. Because we got some shock absorbers here. And more bombs. Yep. There we go. Let's go! On to Act 3 we go. Okay. So let's go ahead at this point now upgrade the red bomb orb. Honestly, I'll just upgrade that 2 times here. If that's going to be like our whole gimmick. And constricting chains is definitely the way now. So we can just have 1,000,000 red bombs. I think we fight a... Do I want to fight another boss or another mini boss? I'll fight another Act 2 boss. So we can get this out of the way here. Constricting chains is so hype, actually. We're going to get all of the red bombs here pretty much immediately. We're going to be adding more more healing slime via Slimy Salve. There's a bunch of damage. But I don't have to be scared about adding 1,000,000 red bombs for like the first time ever. I don't know if we've ever actually become invincible. Oh my gosh! That's so satisfying. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then, yeah, we're fighting QR code, which sucks a little bit that we have to target them individually, but I think it will still be good. Obviously, we would have preferred Minesweeper specifically because normally we get countered by that, but we have Ask Me Anything, but no. Constricting chains is so hype, actually. You know, an upgrading orb kind of makes sense here. I'll still upgrade the Bob orb though. And probably, I don't know. I'm going to upgrade something 1 per turn, I think. Because I do want to conserve our money for hopefully shops, but nice. Upgrading. Yeah, like, let's get our shock absorber. No. I'll finish upgrading Swoltorb. Swiltorb will serve a vital purpose of sort of diversifying this build with all the multi-ball. Wish we could have got the elite. I actually would have been fine killing elites here, but... Restore! And we got max health! Which is very hype. So we can prepare for Act 4 shenanigans. I do wish that we had more bombs to begin with. It is nice all the horror balls have been removed from our deck, but we got a lot of things in our deck. If we could get the the extra discard, that'd be pretty nice as well. Extra enemy. That's fine. Spawn a bunch of red bombs. Don't worry about the ramifications. I mean, that's so fun. That's so satisfying. Okay. We will now upgrade shock absorber. Just one per. Trying to, what's it called? Trying to be somewhat careful here. Having multi-ball in these types of fights is so great. I was hoping we'd hit the refresh there. That kind of sucked. And red bombs won't save us. You know what? Let's just go ahead and replenish orb. All that matters is hitting pegs here, I think. Yeah, I wanted one of them to go in there at least. And we're good. We're good. There's Snowball, but you know what? We already had Snowball kind of interrupt the last Orbalisk episode, right? It's good, but you know what? It's not needed here, honestly. I don't think it would have been bad to take, but it's not needed. I would rather get my bombs way more often. Especially we're leaning so heavily with 3 shock absorbers. Any orb that I take that isn't spawning bombs just is making my deck a lot worse. I need bombs. Love to be able to like duplicate the red bomb one in particular, considering we take 0 damage to red bombs. Let's see. I'm actually going to hold off a little bit upgrading things. And try to save up for a shop on the left here now. Though I have constricting chains, I don't... yeah, there's another shop we could go to. It's hard for me to get exactly what I want here, right? Oh, jeez. There's a windmill here for some. Look at all these. There's a suicide bomber and a purple slime getting added. Are we for real? I don't know if this is how it works already, but upgraded pegs that get turned into bombs should use their upgraded stats when the bomb is thrown. That is not how it works. That would be interesting though. I don't know. I don't think bombs overall need a buff like that. That would be interesting though. Or maybe there would be like there could be a shop relic that would do that or something. Bombs are already pretty good. And I do like that they overall operate outside of the rules. Like I was just talking about how much I like that they kind of break the rules of the board. So to like have them tied back to the rules of the board, I don't think I would want that to be the status quo at least. But it could be an interesting like, yeah, item or something in my opinion. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Like, I would be terrified to use this amount of red bombs, like, ever. But, like, man. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this so much. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we've done this one time and one time only. The question here is, do I take another Bob Orb? Because theoretically I want red bombs only, but I do think I take a Bob Orb. I'm going to wait to upgrade it, but we have 3 freaking shock absorbers. So I think we need at least 3 orbs that are spawning bombs. Max health when we add new things. Okay, I'm a little bit late for that, but okay, what do we got? Yes! Oh my gosh, enhanced gunpowder. Oh boy. We'll also get rid of a pebble. That is exactly what I wanted. I don't think we're reloading. I don't think I care about that. I will maybe take navigation inflation. And non-pebble orbs getting 1-2 for every other orb of the same type. We actually have a couple, so I'll take that. Yeah, backpacks actually, it's not necessary because that's not how we're gonna win Act 4, but it's actually weirdly weirdly good with our build. You would normally like never want Hero's backpack on a spin venter, but here we are. And I might not even have to grab max HP from Act 4. Right? We're already at 120. So reverse spin venter relic. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh my gosh, this is great. Yes! Red bombs, baby! So that increases the stats of the red bomb. That gave us max HP and more red bombs. Is exactly what we wanted. A lot of refilibuster charges here. Oh, this is great. This is great. Man, normally I would be scared, and it sucks that, you know, bombs don't do AoE, but I don't care. We're good. Nah, I ain't even scared of the shrooms. Normally I would be. I got infinite red bombs, and I somehow accidentally became invincible to them. So like it looked like they were AoE because I had so many of them. So we will upgrade red bombs there. This is glorious. Oh my gosh. Relic could be something that says bombs can be modified like pegs and allow them to be slimed like sticky bombs. That would be cool. Cool theming with that for sure. I don't need Inferno Orb, right? I already have short fuse. Okay. I know this video is. I know how this video is gonna get titled. So actually, I've been watching a lot of clips of the most recent Streamer University, and I've been watching a lot of clips of Ludwig, because he was a professor, right? Trying to do whatever it takes to keep growing, keep grinding. And one of the things he was talking about was like, you know, if you find a formula that works, like repeat it, you know, but like in new contexts. So like the example for my channel would be a lot of people enjoy saying roguelikes get broke. So like a kind of formula that I found is like, if I'm like, I broke this new gem merging roguelike, or I broke this one, we broke this 1v1 thing. You know, I'll only say that if it's true, right? You can't like false advertise because then people won't trust your channel anymore. But like, so that's a sort of working formula. And a working formula that, and one of the things he was talking about was, we're gonna upgrade Bob once, was he was like, one thing that you can do is if you see someone else's formula, right, don't just like, you know, copy, just, you know, one for one the video idea, though that is something that happens. That's meta is dying out a little bit because YouTube is now scrubbing videos more and more, and they know like the deeper context of your videos, so they know if you just ripped someone else's like, you know, Mr. Beast concept off, right? Starting off with Restored, that's how you know we're gonna win. But one of the things he was saying is if you see a formula that's working for other people, well then maybe you can, you know, that's a formula that works, right? So how could you work it into your stuff? Also, red bombs go burr. So his example was using the title, I accidentally blah, 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 blah. And so he did it, right? He was like, I accidentally become a chess pro or something like that. I don't know. It worked well. So I'm going to title this video, I've been waiting to find a good example to try out that specific strat of, also this is insane, the enhanced gunpowder. But yeah, it's my turn to try this strat. Okay, it's acting all scary here. Red bombs go burr. I don't think you're gonna be much scary anymore. It's just a little blue box. Goodbye, little blue box. Goodbye. Oh! Not yet, not yet. Not yet. You get to die to a replenish orb. Actually, not yet, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. You get to die to a shock absorber. Actually, you get to die to a million more bombs. Oh my gosh, shock absorber got up to 10k. 11K. Woo, boy. Okay, on to Act 4. Like we wanted to do all along. Remember, there's still a TTG guarantee seal of approval riding on all this. I'm going to try to hold on and buy things from the shop. We're definitely going to take more multi-ball here. I don't care about a loss of -2, -3 here. So even more multi-ball is so hype. We already have enhanced gunpowder. We're gonna have a fun Act 4 here, that's for sure. Starting off with Shock Absorber. That does suck, but... Because also, yeah, now we're pretty much doing 0 damage. But we throw a lot of balls. So it's all good. How much multi-ball is too multi-ball? Too much multi-ball. Well, almost any amount if you didn't have Super Boots in Act 4, because there's all of the portals, right? That will make you lose max health. But luckily we got Super Boots. We got Round Guard. I mean, I know I gave myself a Recombobulator to start with, but that's all I gave myself. Everything else we found naturally here. So do bombs that pass the max damage... wait. Red bomb do self-damage one. So do bombs bypass the max damage buff that the final boss gets? They do. Yeah, that's how much damage we're allowed to do at once in a shot. Once again, bombs just operate outside of the rules of the game. So they are their own thing. They can get through that shield. Too much multi-balls when your game starts to lag. Or whenever the game gets way too loud and everyone on chat's like, oh my fucking god! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my, yeah, and then we got the thing where once we add enough bombs to the board, we're going to eventually, once per throw, just clear the entire board. And then that's how you end up with about, what is it, 62k damage? Bombs themselves should theoretically get damage cap, but each bomb damage happens independently. Yeah, and you're no way going to have a bomb. I think the most damage a bomb would be a red bomb with all buffs, with Focus Blast, which is never going to get ever close to that cap, right? Okay, so here I don't think we need max HP. It would be nice to secure the win. I think objectively I should take it, but I'm not going to. I don't think we need it. I think objectively, once again, it's the play, but we're having fun. So I could remove 2 pebbles. But honestly, that's fine. I'll just take a rare relic. Refreshing Punch. We only have 1 of them. Though Bag of Orange Pegs would go crazy because we're going to clear the whole board. We're going to clear the whole board and then probably get like a 4x damage multiplier or something on whatever throw. So let's take that. Normally I would have taken Refreshing Punch because it's a fun combo with Recombobulator and Enhanced Gunpowder, but I definitely don't think we need it. Do cleared bombs count as pegs cleared? I'm pretty sure they do. Because this counts as removed pegs, or deleted or used pegs. And I believe bombs fall in one of those categories. Yeah, we just got Bag of Orange Pegs, yeah. Perfect for here. They don't leave the missing peg behind. Yeah, I think they fall in the deleted peg category. Yeah. Also, yeah, we started with Recombobulator as a custom run. Oh, double bombs to start with. The Prime Slime would be fun, but no, we got to go double bombs to start. There we go. Bomb explosions wouldn't count to that multiplier, right? Because it's not an attack. Bombs get more damage. Is that worth 140? Probably. And then I could take that, but we don't need money anymore. And we could refresh, but I don't think we need heals either. And we don't, well, those are orbs. So I'm just going to honestly remove the pebble. So we just have 2 trash orbs. That's fine. So the likelihood that we'll have 2 orbs that we hate in a row is pretty low. Oh boy. Man, double bombs on the starting board is great up until we get bob orbs. Right now, here we already start with 2 starting bob orbs. Oh, this is so satisfying. Recombobulator enhanced gunpowder bomb builds are one of the most satisfying things you can do in this entire game. Bomb money relic way too late. Yeah, it would have been incredible. I mean, we would have had an obnoxious amount of money if we had gotten that earlier, but yeah, we can't get boomers. The one that spawns more bombs when they come in, that we are confirmed not able to get, I believe. We haven't seen Cookbook though. Man. You know what? I really see now I will try to upgrade things. I mean, obviously, this is our last chance, but I would like to upgrade that refresh orb so when we discard it, it refreshes the board. And then here's an obscene amount of red bombs. Oh my god, it's getting so loud. Okay, so let's upgrade refresh circle so it will discard. And then we will upgrade the other bob orb, and that's all we can do. Oh! Bombs apply darkness. Which, we talked about it a little bit last episode. I had some comments asking about it. Yeah, I don't think darkness is that great in Act 4, because normally in Act 4, like, it helps us against some parts of this boss, but it doesn't help you against losing max HP, and that's normally the scary part. So, does Prime Slime give Lightning Slime? Yeah, it can give any of them, I believe. Which Lightning Slime's obviously good, but with all the multi-ball we have, it could have been fun, but yeah, so we're already, I mean, there's no way we, if we had hit that refresh maybe. I was gonna say there's no way we kill in Act 1, right? Or Phase 1. We've only killed in Phase 1 1 or 2 times, I think. We did clear all of the freaking pegs, though. We're already here 2 turns in. That's kind of crazy, actually. And red bombs, go burr. Are we gonna clear all of the debuffs already? Oh my gosh, we did. And a refresh. Oh my gosh. So now we already have a shock absorber here. Right, and the whole goal is, let's see, so Bag of Orange Pegs were at double damage. Oh, it did refresh though, so never mind. It went back down to 1x. I need more red bombs. There we go, there we go. 2x, 3x. 3x might be the max. Now, you know, that went 500 damage to 1,000 or 1,500. Also, wish we could have had more red bombs there. Is what it is. That refresh is not in a great spot here for us. Come on, I just need some of those bombs. There we go. I was gonna say. Okay, so 1,800. So 20k. Oh, but we got another refresh. It's just nice. Sometimes we'll have it, right? And then I will go ahead and upgrade the board. A little damage all over the place. And gotta use Restore. Wait, why are we having refreshes? Oh, Unpretentious Pendant was last run. I get runs mixed up all the time. Okay, so love that I can discard refresh circle, get the whole board. Oh my gosh. Woo, boy. So boss has got 100 darkness. We're only losing the max health. But otherwise, we're pretty much clearing the board every single time. Oh, I thought that was about to hit a refresh. Okay, shock absorber now for 170, 171. Which then clears everything 30k, but times 3. So it was actually 100k there. And honestly, who needs to upgrade the board? Let's just shock absorber this shit now. So 42k, but 4x damage because of bag of orange pegs. Holy cow, that was a bad throw. That was a really bad throw. Let's not talk about that one. Let's not talk about that one. I love watching bomb builds. They're just so satisfying. Yeah. Gunpowder might be making less bombs overall since you need to hit pegs to convert them. That is true, right? That's definitely a suffering from success moment though, right? We're still adding plenty though. And we might kill here. No, there we go. There's the refresh. The only reason we win with this, by the way, shock absorber. Oh my gosh, 3x damage from the thing. I think we kill here just from the bombs. If not, re-filibuster. We did a lot of damage via re-filibuster there. And we kill with the bombs, baby! So that's what happens when you accidentally become invincible to red bombs there, I suppose. Let's go. So 56 and a streak of 3 is very, very, very hype. We're building that streak up little by little. And you know what? I'm happy. So we still gotta beat Crucible 19 and Crucible 20, right? In vanilla, we will be getting to those, but you know, we were just teased such a fun bomb build to the beginning. I knew I wanted to lean into a custom run, so you know, hope you guys enjoyed as much as me. And there we go. So man, this was so much fun. I know we jumped into a custom run very quickly after. We definitely still have some vanilla, you know, Crucible 19 and 22 get through in the future, but you know, I thought it was a perfect opportunity and it worked out because we got this crazy invincible red bomb kind of build. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as me. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell like the big boy YouTubers say it, to be notified when more Peglin videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you're going to be grinding out some of Peglin on your own, then I wish you guys luck. I'll see you all next time.